Lena's hands slammed against the piano keys. A harsh, ugly chord shattered the silence of her tiny apartment. She didn't care. 8 hours, 8 brutal hours at this piano, and she couldn't even finish one piece without her fingers cramping. Her roommate, Ava, poked her head through the doorway. "You okay in there?" Lena didn't answer. She just stared at the photo on the piano. Her grandmother, Elena, hands poised elegantly over ivory keys. That serene smile that made it all look effortless. Legendary. That's what people called Elena. And Lena, she was just the granddaughter who couldn't even play a simple Chopin Nocturne without falling apart. She slammed the piano lid shut. "I'm done," she whispered to the empty room. "I don't have it. I'll never have it." The next morning, Lena found herself at the Silver Bean Cafe near the conservatory. She couldn't face the piano, couldn't face another failure. She sat in the corner, staring blankly at her cold coffee when she heard it. A single note, pure, perfect, ringing through the air like a bell. She looked up. An elderly man stood by the cafe's old upright piano, tuning it. He was maybe 70, with silver hair and hands that moved with quiet precision. He played another note, listened, adjusted something, played again. Lena watched him for several minutes before he noticed her staring. "Beautiful, isn't it?" he said, his voice warm. "Just one note." She nodded, not trusting herself to speak. He walked over, wiping his hands on a cloth. "You're a musician, I can tell. You have that look." "Had," Lena said bitterly. "I was trying to be." "Trying?" He pulled out a chair and sat down uninvited. "What happened?" And somehow, maybe because he was a stranger, maybe because she had nothing left to lose, Lena told him everything. The practicing until her hands bled, the constant comparisons to her grandmother, the feeling of drowning in expectations she'd never meet. The old man listened quietly. When she finished, he smiled. "My name is Mr. Sullivan. I've been tuning pianos for 50 years. Want to know a secret?" He leaned forward. "When I was young, maybe 25, I got my first big job. A concert grand, beautiful instrument. And I was going to tune the whole thing in one day. Show everyone how good I was." He chuckled. "I destroyed it. Snapped 3 strings, warped the soundboard. Tried to do everything at once, you see. Rushed. Forced it." Lena felt tears prickling her eyes. "So what did you do?" "My teacher, old Master Bernard, he sat me down. Made me tune 1 string. Just 1. Every day for a week. 1 string. I thought he was crazy. But you know what? By the end of that week, I could hear things I'd never heard before. The overtones, the harmonics, the voice of the instrument." He pulled out a napkin and a pen. "Your grandmother, Elena Sullivan, right? I tuned her pianos for 30 years. Lena's breath caught. "You knew her?" "Knew her? Child, I watched her practice every day. And you want to know what she did?" He started writing on the napkin. She played 1 note every single morning before anything else. 1 C note. She'd sit there and listen until it faded completely. Said it reminded her why she loved music. He slid the napkin across the table. Lena read it. Day 1. Sit at the piano. 5 minutes. Don't play. Day 2. Hands on keys. Don't press. Day 3. Play one C note. Listen until silent. Day 4. C and E together. Once. Day 5. C major scale. Slowly. Once. The list continued to day 14. Lena looked up. This is ridiculous. How is this going to make me a concert pianist? It won't, Mr. Sullivan said simply. But it will make you someone who can practice tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. That's how Elena did it. Small, consistent, present. But
I thought I could
no
handle it,
buts.
but
Try it for 2 weeks. If it doesn't work, go back to destroying
I don't know what to do
yourself.
anymore.
Deal? Lena took the napkin home. That evening, she sat at the piano bench, didn't open the lid, just sat for 5 minutes. It felt absurd. Ava walked by. Seriously? You're not even playing now? Lena ignored her. Day 2. She placed her hands on the closed lid, felt the smooth wood. Her heartbeat slowed. Day 3. She opened the piano, pressed middle C. The sound filled her apartment. She closed her eyes and listened, really listened. The note sang, then whispered, then breathed its last. She'd never actually heard it before, not really. What are you doing? Ava asked a week later. You've been doing this baby stuff for days. Everyone at the conservatory is learning real pieces. Lena looked at the worn napkin in her hand. I'm learning to listen. Week 2. Week 3. Other students whispered. She's given up, they said. She's barely practicing. But something was changing. Lena's shoulders didn't hurt anymore. Her jaw wasn't clenched. When she played her simple scales, she heard the conversation between notes, the breathing spaces, the architecture of sound. Month 2. She'd progressed to simple pieces now, 16 bars, nothing fancy, but she played them with something she'd never had before, peace. One evening, 3 months after that cafe meeting, Lena sat down for her practice. She'd been working on a basic melody. Her hands warmed up with her usual scale. Then, without thinking, they moved into the Chopin Nocturne, the one she'd failed at for years. Her fingers danced through the complex passage, effortlessly, naturally, like breathing. She stopped, stared at her hands. What just happened? She tried again. Perfect. Again. Still perfect. It wasn't in her fingers anymore. It was in her bones. She grabbed her phone, texted Mr. Sullivan. I just played something I couldn't play 3 months ago. I don't even remember learning it. His response came quickly. You didn't learn it. You became it. Small notes add up to symphonies. Proud of you. That weekend, Lena visited the concert hall where her grandmother's portrait hung. She'd seen it 100 times, but now she really looked. Elena wasn't performing in the photo. She was practicing, just scales, basic scales. The plaque underneath read, Mastery is not a destination. It's a daily practice. Lena smiled. Finally, she understood. Back home, she opened her laptop, started a video. Hi, my name is Lena. 3 months ago, I was about to quit piano forever. Then an old piano tuner taught me the most important lesson of my life. Greatness isn't built in grand gestures. It's built in single notes, played with presence, day after day. She held up the worn napkin. I started with one note, just one. And that note became a symphony. So here's my question for you. What's your one note? What's the smallest thing you can do today? Don't try to play the whole symphony yet. Just play one note. Tomorrow, play another. Because the person who plays one note today becomes the musician who plays symphonies tomorrow. She paused. If this story helped you, subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's build our symphonies together. one note at a time. Lena closed her laptop, turned to her piano, pressed middle C and listened.